I think female MCs think that men are putting them down.
I've been lucky enough to hang with really solid-minded people that can tell you when you're whack.
We like spit bars for breakfast.
International. We taking SA International.
Unity, guys. Can we stop fighting and just be a team?
There's the elite, the ones that think a lot, the ones that own most of the land, and then there's everybody else.
To recognize the order inside organized chaos, I roll solo, radiate out like the archetype of the logos. Trace the movement of the gods' heavenly steps, lifespan preset. Icon artists, the pretext, moving targets. Our crow armies converge on crowds of men, we far from innocent. Melody trained on bastard tenements, immune to pressures from religious sects. Stay fighting till our own dominant thoughts find a way to manifest and insulate the mind against lobotomized societies dribbling. The most traitorous turn on their siblings. Many milling for millions, though the system's belittling. I honor family bonds like I'm Sicilian. Ape shit like Simeon. Grind elbows deep in the dirt with root fingers. Spinning optics cloud the mind like mood swingers. I cast spells like spider webs. Used to rest my head on temple steps. Icicle rhymes upon my breath. Now I'm perfecting the method in the madness. Mountains out of ant hills. My lungs pack cess. Vocals caught up in semantics. Imperial. Ears upon the great work of the master whose concepts in complex fractures like Venus fractures.
I would define hip-hop in a sense to say that hip-hop is a voice, hip-hop is a culture, hip-hop is me, hip-hop is you, hip-hop is what defines myself.
I define hip-hop as love.
I would voice it as a freedom of expression.
Hip-hop has many sections. There's graffiti, beatboxing, b-boying, MCing, DJing.
Hip-hop is the way we walk. Hip-hop is the way you present yourself. That's hip-hop to me.
Hip-hop's my everything. I mean, I've been doing this from the get-go. The way I dress, the way I look, how I speak, what I read. Hip-hop is a lifestyle, you know. You can't be hip-hop if you're not representing hip-hop.
A culture that's brought a bunch of different people together to actually have one purpose. Hip-hop was one of those amazing phenomenons that came through to us as South Africans that could give us an opportunity to actually say what we felt over a type beat.
Hip-hop is very broad. It's a culture, something that we as Black people are proud of, you know, because I think there's not very many things that it looks like we own anymore. So hip-hop is one of them.
Yeah, I like no female rappers.
You don't like no female rappers?
Not one.
Not one?
Not one.
Female MCs, please, man, stop getting married, man. Stop getting pregnant, man. You know, we're losing out here, you understand?
Guys rap for the girls. What do girls have to rap for?
To lead the female MC, but pretend I oversee. Mad at them, first degree, was born with a degree. Corrupt SAPC, but she a woman'sary. Yes, la botle vapari, la langa matangara. Hand stress footing free. Gender equity, human fuggy energy. Push gender equality, skin sami quality. Uncle busy polish, cooling it polish. So ngang sabisi, focus next. Push smoggle Alex when you dog on my man Rex. Mangaba was nama res. I'm funny out here PEE. Mina funny PEE. I'm a tender yanedri. Nama Lamborghini 3.
Yeah, ngene mbazo ngisaphele lo mdlalo bomrepa basabi people bagijimela mathambo ngivulela masango ngikhathele no hamba ngiphethe samboko dala ngakhuza banandlebe njengekhanda lensango. EMCL papa yothola ireke kulomntwana lo. EMCL phanja yothola ikheke kulomntwana ngeke bayeke theka badede kumele batshele vele bomeko kusela ukuthi ngibaqede ngibuye ngibabele. Bese magenge ngiyabona nivele ngiyabona nilele nina nimabele nivele nilenge ngizonqoba ngepende lana ngiphethe konke ngithethe ngcono niyeke umqondo.
We live in Africa, yo. We live in South Africa where, like it or not, our gender equality is not so on par. You know, I'm not a raging feminist, but I am going to say that the general idea of a woman is still very objectified.
South Africa is a very conservative country, you know. So to step into what is known as, you know, the man's ball game as a female has been particularly difficult if you're not, I guess, either completely butched out or
a complete sex symbol. There's been no room for really a gray area, but the truth is that there are many different kinds of women that have a message, that have a particular way that they like to express what they're feeling.
Hip hop, I don't know if it's patriarchy or that rappers are insecure, but they don't know how to share space with women. Rappers prefer to box women as the background singer or the twerker. It's never as an equal. All the rappers I grew up with, Bo Pro, Bo Pitch Black Afro, Hidden Force, 985, all these rappers, I've never been viewed as their equal. I've always been like, it's easier to box me as a poet in spite of the fact that we've been at the same shows, we've been performing on the same stages, but it's not easy for them to be like, this is our equal.
Women are struggling a lot against a stiff patriarchal, no offense to you cats, but like a weird system where if one female pops up or two, they must just tear each other down, whereas cats have enough space for the audience to decide whether they work or not. I feel like we're not giving women that chance.
So first things first, we need to kick out the stereotype that all female rappers are fighting and being catty. We're actually quite united. This is the first wave of female rappers where we're actually all friends and we actually proliferate each other's ideas and each other's brands. And I mean, it has been difficult, but I feel like 2015, there was literally somebody from some major A&R company who just like switched on a light and was like, let there be females.
As female artists, it's really hard for us because, you have to work twice as hard as the guys because now you have to prove yourself, But to stereotype, like hip hop,
guys, especially men in hip hop, it's so weird. As much as we would think they're the ones who are ahead because it seems like such a global phenomena, they're the most insecure. I mean, you even hear it in their rhymes. Why would you need to call women hoes and bitches?
When we try approach the people that are out there, the males that are dominating in the industry, that's what I find, They don't take you seriously. You're just a piece of ass to them.
So we need to address what it is about men in hip hop and what's making them so insecure, and what it is, how they relate to women. What is it in that dynamic that they only see women as something that they can tap, but not as equals? I mean, there's many rappers I should have had songs with by now, but their egos are all over the place.
So, it's not really that easy to be the first chick, or what, I'm a female MC and I can do this and people will take you seriously from the spot. No, it's hard. Hence why I salute everybody who's rapping out there. Shout out to y'all.
Now y'all know I had to bring the feminine to the fellas, breaking down the hip-hop barrier, reality Tetris. See, I'm a killer. I had to murder the beat, sign up to be a hip-hop soldier, watch some suckers you treat. I'm on some other tip, I got them joking serious. My flow would be so heavy, think my verse is on this period. Wait, welcome everybody, please feel free to make your notes. Had to keep geeking my features so that I could stay get flop, but we good. Stubborn as ever, but relevant. Look, ain't even my show, but I'm the main event. What swag? I think I got something that you'll lack. Bring your bread and butter, cause I got this joint jam-packed, man. I rap to beats that y'all need to rock, so I think it's about that time that I show them what I got.